and it's my third day without a cigarette. It actually feels pretty good. Packing up a little bit of splem. Nasty. There's that stuff. Alright, going towards the mountains. We'll head out towards the mountains. There you go.
Oh!
Head not towards the mountains. Head not towards the mountains. Gonna make some.
So kill me! This a barrel of fun! Excuse me!
Alright.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target. Moving to engage.
Heading out towards the mountains. Gonna have some freaking fun. I'm heading out towards the mountains and it's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing and I'm gonna hit the top. It's gonna be tight. I'm not gonna go in the sewer. I'm not gonna go into the sewer and I'm gonna make the cops go like they're freaking. Yeah, alright, cool. Just freaking beat the shit out of them. Amazing. Alright, yeah, it's my third day not smoking a cigarette. It's pretty awesome. I've been smoking since I was I would say 18, I guess. Or I've been smoking for about 10 years, so since I was like 20. So yeah, that thing there. Yep. It's slowly that. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop. I'm probably gonna keep coughing up lungs, little pieces of my lung. And then have a little bit of fake TV for a little while. It's gonna be tight. Oh wait, no. That's not from Oink Mountains. And is that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Different island. It's great.
Suspect doing 60 miles per hour in a red sports car.
Right. Be okay. What's today's topic gonna be? It's gonna be
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target.
Shit. Drinking, and today's live stream is not brought to you by 0 sugar, 0 calorie, Monster Energy Ultra Black. Please drink responsibly. I only have one of these actually probably every other day, or every time I live stream. So the reason why I'm doesn't mean I'm not recording. It's got to be recording because I've watched these before. So whatever.
Don't act like a tough guy.
All right. So okay. So all right. Fucking run that little bitch over. All right. Where's he at? Where'd he go?
Ah, shit.
Ah, fucked up. Okay, today's topic is gonna be say today's topic, what is it gonna be?
Motherfucker.
What's today's topic gonna be?
Shit.
Let's see here.
Sir. Ah, crap.
Put on a happy face. Oh, alright, I got it. Okay. Alright, freaking... Get a motorcycle. Hopefully I can get one in this parking garage. Alright, it's gonna be... facades. Yes! Awesome! Alright, cool. People can put on facades all the time. It's either to protect themselves, or to protect a person, or to just sometimes literally just be different than what they seem, because either they're trying to and there's more better cars upstairs on the awesome parts. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, facades. The facades people put on to be able to speak to a certain demographic, or sometimes people will put on facades. They have facades on YouTube constantly, and like people are just constantly excited, like a child would be, and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. That's so amazing. What? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. I'm totally new to this." It's like, no, that's not really the way things happen. But I mean that's like, yeah, it's pretty friggin' stupid if you ask me. But I don't know why there's not things on two sides of the thing. But whatever. All right. But God dang it. All right. All right. So people can act like it happens on YouTube a lot. It happens pretty much everywhere in life a lot if you think about it. But you shouldn't try to like just you shouldn't try to like make a certain like thing up, you know? I mean, like, about yourself. Like, don't try to force someone to be able to like what you're saying, I guess. I'm not saying that that's gonna make people like things. I mean, if you're trying to be a product or something like that, if you're trying to make a name for yourself, I guess, as far as stuff like that goes, but realize that like eventually people are gonna kind of see through stuff, and they're gonna be like, well, I guess they weren't as awesome as I thought they were, and like eventually people are gonna take you as a person, because pretty much everybody that has been in the acting game or like product game. Yeah, my God, I'm gonna hit that wall. Alright, I could just went through the fence, but
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target, moving to engage.
pretty much everyone who's been in the acting game for so long has realized that if they start to pick certain things to try to please or appease people, or think that that's what they want, people will start to not like them just because of that. And that's kind of true, you know.
Green pickup.
Alright, we're gonna get a jet. And we're gonna go flying down a country road. So stupid. Yeah, but yeah, facades can kind of mess people up as far as what they really want to do with themselves. Sometimes people put facades up to protect themselves, and that's kind of different, I guess. If you're going to put a facade up so to be able to make yourself go unnoticed or go noticed in a different light, I mean, obviously you feel as though you're in danger or something like that, obviously. But if you don't feel as though you're in danger, then don't put on a facade. But sometimes people like I've noticed that I put on like a different air when I see someone that I've seen in high school, because I used to talk differently when I was in high school. I used to talk kind of like gangsters a little bit, you know, like, not really gangsters, but like, I mean, like a little bit twinge, you know, a little bit twang, you know, not like twang, but like a little bit. I kind of let the words fall out a little bit sometimes, you know, and I mean that's cooler to me sometimes. So I'm not really like. And then also too, I'm like a horn dog sometimes. Like I really like the women that were around, so I kind of want to seem cool and stuff. So I mean, I'm not like I wasn't like constantly like trying to like get with them, but it was more like I was constantly trying to impress them. And and now I realize that I could have impressed them more with what I had to offer as far as the personality goes, instead of what I was actually offering. But I mean, I'm older now, so I don't really like do those kind of things anymore. I mean, also I'm getting shot, so. But yeah, every once in a while, if I see somebody out there that I used to talk differently, and I talk differently with them because, I mean, it's what they know me as, it's what they know me for. So, not like somebody's erasing something on a board. That's the reason why you can hear that. All right. Oh. But yeah, that's what I do. Sometimes, every once in a while, I put on airs. Every once in a while, but I wouldn't say it's a facade, but it probably is.
Don't act like a tough guy.
I mean, I'm not one to say that. I didn't really like grow up near like gangster dudes or anything like that. I mean, my mom raised me well. So, I'm sure that other people did that too. Other people have their mom raised them well too. So, and so my dad. I mean, even though he wasn't around as much as my mom, but stupid song. But realizing that I'm not judging anyone that puts on a facade. I'm just saying that eventually people are gonna see through the facade and they're gonna see who the real person is. So I mean it's easier to not put on that, but I mean not to say that I haven't done that, because I have. I have done it before. I have put on not like a face or anything like that, or like just a like I talked differently, you know. But I mean also too I was raised around different kids, and I mean there were other kids that didn't like and I tried to act cool, so
Dispatch, I have 20 on
it
him.
wasn't really like, I mean, it wasn't really like I was like trying too hard, something like that. Not really trying too hard. Wasn't really like
Get out of the fucking way.
That was a little harsh, man.
Shit.
And also too, like, I can say, like, I mean, they figure it out eventually, because, I mean, I can talk differently the way I want to. My mom can talk Cajun, but she chooses not to. So, I mean,
Shit.
because she doesn't want to be thought of like that, and I kind of get where she's coming from, and I kind of took right now taking my own advice. So, and as soon as I get to the pinnacle, get up there to the top. Where is it? Is it right there? It's right there. All right. Put a parachute on. I almost landed in the bushes. Shit. Awesome. But yeah, putting on facades can eventually cause, like, not disdain, but dislike and distrust, you know? I put on airs, so, I mean, I'm not like, it's not like I didn't know how to talk like that beforehand. It's like I did, but I just, like, bumped it up a little bit to
Get the fuck out of here.
to be, like, just to make myself look cooler, I guess, because, I mean, sometimes I can pronounce way too much of the word, so, and also too, it is better on my, what is it, and there's people out there that would defend the whole like oh, Southern people, like, oh, they talk a certain way. It's like, no. People talk differently. Like, just from individual to individual. Just what they think is acceptable. People talk way differently than what you actually think they do. I'm from the South, but I mean, I just say y'all, and that's it. I just say y'all. Like, that's my biggest thing. That's like, and some people actually get a kick out of that. It's like, or maybe I don't get a kick out of it. More like they just like it, I guess, because they like culture, I guess. But moreover, I think that more people just think that it's a thing down here, I guess. And it's more like you all. It's more like just short for you all. And it's actually a word now. It's really cool. Why would you run into me, you bastard? Okay, let's go. We're gonna kick this dude's ass.
The wrong guy.
This dude's ass.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. You know what? Come on. You're one nasty fuck.
Come on, let's go. Get up. Get up. Let's go. You're hit now. All right. See how you do it. All right. And also, I kind of like try to be like honorable, I guess. But also too, I used to be kind of like I wasn't like a pansy, but I was
Oh shit, sorry.
kind of a dick, you know. Wasn't really like I wasn't really like the cool kid anyway, so, I mean, people never really considered me that anyways, so. I went to like one party, and that was all. Like, I really didn't find partying that fun sometimes. I mean, I'd stay home and play video games constantly, so.
Suspect northbound on Chum Street
I
in
just didn't find it fun.
Too close.
Didn't find it fun to be like, to be by everyone. I mean, or to even be like, oh my god, he looks so cool, he looks so nice. It's like, I mean, that's kind of like stupid. It's like, if I'm in my own mind, it made me seem like less of a person to myself. If it was like every girl would be like either gawking over me, because I was on the football team, so I mean, but also too, like, I mean, that happened like one time. I was like without a shirt on, and then I was coming out from the gym, and these girls were like, "Oh my god, he's got back muscles." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, it's me. I got back muscles." And I'm like, I'm a guy. Not to say that that there's any like stereotype about back muscles, but it never really felt like it was true to me if a girl would just gawk over me and like go have sex with her boyfriend. If I was gonna get with a girl, then she was gonna be gawking over me and then getting with me and then still gawking over me. So. Or not gawking over me at all, and actually treating me like a human being. Because I am not a piece of meat, you know? You know, that stuff, you know? And I actually thought about that stuff when I was younger, so. And also, too, that's the kind of facade that people can put on sometimes. It's like, ooh, look at this. Like, ooh, look at me. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. It's like, you've never seen one of these before. No, dumb. It's so stupid sometimes. I mean, I've seen it before, that, like, some facades that kids can put on sometimes. I mean, and also too, it's like, facades can be like fictional characters or something like that. Like, people can put on like, I'm gonna be like this, and beat the shit out of you, or I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go save the world. Like, putting on that kind of stuff can get you in trouble and get you in danger. It really can.
Citizens report a pedestrian struck by a vehicle on
I see it all the time, I guess. I mean, not just on YouTube, but in real life as well. People constantly telling themselves, like, I've seen it in women. I've seen it in men trying to get women. I've seen it in women trying to get men. And women try to act confident and cool and fun, and then the first moment that it's out, you're like, the first moment it's out that like they're not confident at all, or maybe just a little bit less confident, then they're just like act like they act like that never happened. Yeah, that's kind of a facade. So like realizing that that facades are only as good as the people wearing them or putting them on. A facade could go for centuries, like Napoleon and him being short, or Hitler and him being the only one that killed Jews. And wasn't the only evil one in Germany, so or Gandhi and him not sleeping with his youngest daughter, and naked
So you're
and
gonna
to
drive
test
into
his
me.
merit, or let's see, or thinking in general that people aren't perverted, or like thinking in general that people are all there, like just because they live in the public eye. I mean, most of the time they're fucking more fucked up than regular people. They're just because regular people don't want to be seen like that. They don't want to be seen by everyone all the time because that's a big security risk. I mean, you don't have to be fucked up in the head, but you have to be pretty, like, defensive to actually be able to be in public eye constantly and then still be able to manage a regular life. I mean, or even just, like, or even the public eye, like, every once in a while. Realizing that, and I say this, realizing a lot, because, I mean, people need to realize stuff, that like people aren't who they say they are. People are never who they say they are. They have bad experiences, they have good experiences. They're not like everyone else. They're not like themselves sometimes because they have severe mood swings, and people yell at cameras because they're taking pictures of them and all that other different stuff. It's just, facades can be very lonely. I felt it sometimes. I mean, whenever I was like putting on airs for someone or telling someone that like what his story it was or embellishing it or something like that, or it wasn't really a facade, but it was more like a hey, check out this story. It'll make you more excited about me than you originally were. But yeah, I mean, like, oh my god. But just making sure that other people don't see you as who you really are. It's pretty much what a celebrity is all about. So, man, I'm not gonna stop the pattern, obviously, but I'm gonna shed some light on it and like, make people actually like the people that are actually cool. And not to say that I haven't met any of those people, but and also too, I mean, how can I know? It's just, I mean, eventually you'll start to realize a pattern in their life. They'll start to see a pattern in their life, and when they start acting like themselves, I mean, you'll start to see that they act more naturally about that. Oh my goodness, I cannot get back up there. Oh shit. And I'm out with the tide. Alright. Alright, it's been 28 minutes, and I've been talking about facades for a second now. I've been taking breaks and telling people not to trust stupid people, but also to trust your own instincts. Don't try to think that people are just gonna be themselves like initially. So, I mean, eventually you start to get to know the real person if you ever do know someone. God damn it. But and this is why I do live streams, because this is like all the stuff that people do when like they're editing and stuff like that. This is funny to me, like just jumping randomly and trying to figure out how to get up off this cliff. And there we go. Yay! We're going up there now. Rising up back on the street. Alright, we can't say any more of that song because it's copyrighted material. Alright, yeah. But yeah, putting on facades can stop people from seeing the true you. Can stop people from seeing the real personality that's inside of you. That's like trying to get out to people, you know? And realizing that sometimes people can like people for like different reasons, and then as soon as those people stop acting like a certain person or acting like the person they saw on TV, then that can kind of fade. So remember that. I've been playing Legend of Zelda and I thought I should pick up that rock, so you shut your goddamn mouth. You shut the fuck up, stupid mountain lion. Do not follow me onto the street, or else we will fight. That's what I thought. This is my territory. Alright. But yeah, making sure that you can actually project a part of yourself that you actually want to project, being what you really want to be. It can be hard at first, and the part of yourself that wants to get people to like you is going to be like, no, don't do that. But realize that if you really want to get to know someone, truly, and if you really want to be a part of someone's life, you're not going to be able to put on a facade for very long without them finding out. It may take years, it may take months, it may take days, but realizing that eventually they'll find out. Eventually you'll be a person that is on their
Oh crap! That hurt.
And also some people are like, if I continue to act like a certain way, then that's me. But I mean,
Keep coolio, baby. It's just a car. Fuck!
yes,
Get the
hostage.
fuck out of here, huh?
Passenger. We're gonna go take a ride on an awesome place that we're gonna go. Cause I don't know where we're going, but it's gonna be awesome.
Oh!
You twat!
Hey!
All right.
Bullshit!
And also
Fuck you,
being
cabroncito!
a better person than you can be every day, I guess. I mean, you can say that you're a better person than you were yesterday, but realizing that you're never going to be too far off from your actual self, though, you know? And that's the truth about any facade, is people are going to see through it most of the time. I mean, I can pick people apart in seconds sometimes because of the way that I actually started doing things differently when I was younger, trying to find out how people did different things and what reason people did different things. Realize that kids are not sponges; they are literal therapists. They are fully trained therapists, but they're just not fully trained because they think they know everything, but they're gonna come up with opinions about everything. So, and also they're gonna repeat mostly everything they say, everything you say, because, and they're gonna repeat everything they say, and then and then you're gonna realize that no, you shouldn't have done that, or no, you shouldn't have said that, or no, you shouldn't have been there, or I did this one time. I made it seem like my mom was a child beater. One time, my mom, she was, I said something really stupid, and my mom said, my mom leaned back to like bat me on the head, cause she was like, she didn't really want to like hit me or anything like that. She was just like, she was gonna pop me, like just like little one in the head, like, why'd you say that stupid thing? And then I just said, no, Mom, please don't hit me again. Oh man, that's a facade I put on. Not really a facade, more like an accidental, alright, like an accidental, thing that I said, and then stuck with, and then my mom took me by the inside of my arm. It's like, you gotta wait till we get home. And I'm just like, sorry, Mom. But yeah, that's something I did when I was younger. I didn't really mean to. She was just trying to tell me what to do, I guess. I mean not like say something stupid or anything like that, but she's trying to get me in line, you know? And I wasn't really making it easy for her. I mean, kids do not make it easy for adults. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm saying that they don't. And no matter what, they're probably not going to make it easy for you. So, realize that, that eventually you'll get what you want. I mean, even if you don't know what your personality is, even if you don't know how your personality is, realize you're analytical. I realized I'm analytical a long time ago, and the realizations of me coming to the fact that I was analytical made me realize that it's not that big of a deal. I was really just trying to see myself as a person, moving throughout what I wanted and how I wanted to be. So don't overthink it, really. I mean, you could, but, and also just like that. But realize that I'm gonna put a cheat in, so it's gonna be fun. All right. Go. But also make sure that you don't alienate anyone that you truly care about. And if you truly care about them, you wouldn't be doing those things in the first place. But also realize that you can never please everyone. Remember that. And sometimes people don't understand that. Sometimes other people are putting on the facade too. And you'll figure it out eventually as well. If you're a victim of that, realize that eventually those things come to light. And those people are seen for who they really are. So, if you've ever been a victim of that, realize that, I mean, they can put on the facade as much as they want to, but eventually their true feelings are going to come out. And, And they're going to be seen for who they really are, no matter if that's a good person or a bad person. Especially if you're in the limelight, so. We're trying to see who someone really is. Wait, hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. I'm trying to see if the microphone, I'm trying to see if, oh shit, okay. Alright. I'm putting on the battery for the other controller, so I can play this away from the TV. Alright, we're going back into the game. But also realizing that, that you're your own person, and you'll be seen the way you want to be seen every day from some people who aren't actually paying attention. And those people who don't actually pay attention, they may one day be your significant other, or that one person that isn't paying attention wants to see someone for who they really aren't. And sometimes those people play that game for really long periods of time. And granted, I'm not exactly sure if people are playing games, or if exactly sure that people are doing different things, but I'm pretty sure that people don't go ecstatic about every single little thing. I mean, I'm sure I get ecstatic about Loot Crate and different things that I get ecstatic about. It's cool because it's like Christmas every day, and there's some shit that is fucked up. But also realizing that they're removing that stain again. Anyways, realizing that that every day you're trying to be yourself is you being yourself. If you're actually truly trying to be yourself, trying to find out who you are or find out what you are, that's you being yourself. I mean, like, everyone wants to find out who they really are, but understandably so, they already know. So, I mean, and I'm not to say that like, in, like, different situations, if you're, like, truly a certain way, because that could be stuff that's in the air. And not stuff that's in the air, but, like, big thoughts that pop out of the air. Thoughts that just come to you every once in a while, and it's like, oh, that seems like a cool idea. It's like, oh, parachuting. That seems like a cool idea. It's like, that's not who you are. You're not a thrill seeker. But, I mean, you could do that, like, one day, if you wanted to. And that's what I say to myself sometimes. And I see people do different things on the internet and TV, and, like, they risk their lives, and that's not every day. That's like if people acted like animals. If people acted like different people who just wanted different things. Because that's not what we want. Like, it's what we desire, like, every day. Like, it's what we think we want. But it's not what we want. It's not what we want. It's what we're telling ourselves we want.
You want to dance?
Let's do. Let's push you. Kick you. Give me twice. Give me twice. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, real nice. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh shit.
Are we finished? You're ready.
All right. And we're gonna send this one out on a really good note. We're going to see if we can use this car to jump onto the parking lot, on the elevated parking lot. It's going to be nice. It's going to be cool.
Suspect last seen in a dark gray sports utility vehicle.
And we're going to see if we can do a flip. It's not in process. Yes. We are doing a flip. Double flip, maybe? Double flip? Double flip. Oh, aerial. Aerial. And I'm not hitting the parking lot. I gotta jump out. I did not jump out. Oh, I immediately glitched out of the car once I realized that. Yeah. What the fuck, son? The hell, man? Freaking things. But yeah, facades you can like make a personality inside of your own head. I mean, stick with that one personality because you think that it has something to do with your own. But understandably so, you'll be thinking about that one personality trait all day long. That people will start to think that you're that certain person, or you're that certain personality trait.
Sorry, but I need this.
Because people use one-word judgments on people sometimes. Oh, that's just Joe, or oh, that's just a person. Oh, that's just blah 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 blah. He's blah 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 blah. Adjective insert there. I mean, but we're not one-dimensional, so it's not really like a full judgment. It's more like a, this is what I got from seeing them for 2 seconds.
That bastard.
But some people thrive on that, so that's all I want to see. That's all I want to know is like, oh yeah, this seems like a really good guy. I saw him in this movie. It's really good. He seems like a really cool guy. Like, you don't know that person at all. But, I mean,
What is this bullshit?
he was really pissed off at that one guy. He must be a real asshole. Like, he must be the worst person ever. Or,
You got lucky, buddy.
he said hi to me. He was the biggest asshole. He didn't say hi at all. He said, move out the way. Or, I mean, granted, I was in the way, but just terrible person. I'm gonna hit these people. Boom. But realizing that I'm gonna turn this off. Realizing that that we're not one-dimensional and we're not one-word judgments is gonna be the hardest thing that people have to actually understand.
Citizens report
Well, actually, kids, I
pedestrian
guess.
struck by a vehicle.
Not really people, but
Vespucci Boulevard and Vespucci
I
Canal.
mean, also too, we can make it seem like seems like a really nice guy, or it sounds really cool, or sounds like it's really interesting. Like one-word judgments. That's what people do sometimes to like make it seem like. Oh my goodness. Oh! Alright, yeah. So we're gonna end it, I guess, right now. But realize that whatever facade you're putting on right now, whatever fake thing you're making for yourself, but it's not really fake, but you made it up. If you made it up, then you're doing it. So people made up language, so I mean, it's not really a facade either. So the way you say it is the way you say it, but realize that facades can affect people sometimes, and if you don't want anyone else doing it, if you don't want to be the only person doing it, then why do it at all? Facades affect people and can make them do different things and say different things. If you want yourself to be plastered up on a wall and looked at and judged and constantly mocked or constantly praised or both. Realize that eventuality, that facade will eventually become you, or that you will eventually become a facade, and people will start expecting you to act differently. And realize that even in every single thing you do, there's a part of you. There's a part of your personality. And every single place you are, realize that you're being yourself right now. That just because people push towards something, or push towards one thing, or push towards anything, doesn't mean that you have to be a certain person for them. Just be yourself, and don't expect anything else. Don't expect anyone to be able to do anything for you. Expect yourself to be better every single day. And that's the only facade you should actually make. Because technically facades are just little fake things that can turn into real things. Eventually a facade can turn into part of your personality. But because we adopt things from our parents and from our friends and from people that we know, from ourselves, we try to become what society believes is, I'd say, normal, or what we believe, or what anyone believes is normal. So, or if people aren't trying to be that, then realize that society's working against you. And if that's what you want, then that's what you'll get. Realize that you yourself have I'd say a big credit to give, and that's to your parents for bringing you to this world. And if they're still there, a credit again for helping you. And if you help yourself after that, then that's all it needs to be. But realize that you're here. You're in this world. You're on this world. That's the biggest thrill, I think. You're with us. So don't take it for granted. And because if you do, then that's probably the only facade that you'll probably ever regret the most. It's not being yourself, it's not being a part of what you would call normal, because everyone's definition of it is different. So whatevs. I'm gonna go blow some shit up. I'm a bird, a bird, a bird, a bird, a bird. I'm a bird, a bird, a bird, a bird, a bird. I'm a bird, a bird, bird, a bird, a bird. I'm a bird, a bird, bird, a bird, a bird. Bird, bam, bird, bam, bird, bam. That's Metallica. Bird, bam, bird, bam. Birdie DO. Birds do stink sometimes. Alright, we're going on the freeway. We're gonna blow some shit up. Bang.
Hey, you selfish prick!
Alright.
Keep coolio, baby. It's just a car. You moron!
Do that way too much. Alright, there we go.
Don't act like a tough guy. Oh!
Alright.
You know how much a shark
Alright. Okay, now it's fun time to happen. It's fun.
Shopping promenade.
just in case I wasn't having enough fun already.
Alright, here we go.
Suspect last seen west of, shopping promenade.
Big finale! Yay! Now run through it for better effect. Yes, there we go. Alright, cool.
Citizens report an attack on a vehicle west of
Yes.
shopping promenade.
I might be on fire. Yes, I'm on fire.
Citizens report a vehicle explosion.
Alright. Don't put on a facade, because eventually it'll become your personality. And then one day if you hate a part about yourself, you realize that you hated parts about yourself the whole time. So once you realize that that you should eventually become yourself and accept yourself for who you are, no matter who you are. But if you want to change something about yourself, then there's always that change. So it's just taking this first step. Yeah. You have a good day. And it's been game therapy, so it's freaking awesome. Have a good day. I'm Joe Bomb Squad. Still. Alright.